Hey guys, MaxLPQueen here, and it is that time once again to read through the comics. So we are here in season 9 with the Legacy comics, and there are so many more comic pages this season. Let's just jump right into it and get right into this because there are 10 pages. I have not read the 10th page yet, and I will be reading through it the first time with you guys. So I'm really excited to see how the story ends. Let's just do it. Let's just get into it. Okay, prologue. Here we go. Today is the day I finally become famous. Last night, with no warning, Olympus's computerized terraformation systems initialized the shift of multiple sectors of the floating city to allow a fleet of 15 ships to dock, starting with the Icarus. Within minutes, impossibly large Medusa vines broke through the ship's hulls and overtook the city, destroying power grids, water mains, and even buildings by sunrise. It shouldn't matter. The city's been uninhabited for years and has only been used as an arena for the Apex Games. Until this week. The Syndicate has opened Olympus to the public for a dedication ceremony to honor the legend Pathfinder for his heroism upon learning he saved the Outlands. Thousands of innocent people have come from all over to attend this celebration of life, just in time for death to come calling. My name is Angela Fazia, and today I make history. Angela Fazia, investigative journalist. Grace Rashid, director of security. Miss Fazia, the Icarus is this way. Fire, bullets, even liquid nitrogen don't do a thing. They're indestructible and they just keep growing. These aren't your average Medusa vines. Follow me. Who's the owner? Don't know. Serial numbers were scratched off. The crew? Dead. How? Does my badge say lead mortician? I'm out. If the floor starts to give, I'd run. You're leaving me? What's more important than this? My job? Lock up when you leave. Come on, Ange. It's just a tree. That's all. And this is just a flower. And this is... New paint job, scratched off serial numbers, no cams. Someone's covering up the identity of the fleet's owner. What's so important about today? Isn't it obvious? Today is the day I die. Today I stop being Angela and I get a new name. Why can't I breathe? Patient 0. I'm just the first of many. A fatal allergen infects an empty city the same week thousands of people are allowed in? That's no accident. I'd stake my life on it, if I had one left. They'll give it their all, attempt to stop this thing, and if they succeed, they'll be more than heroes. That's the stuff that legends are made of. Alright, so we read through the prologue, and now let's get into the story. Part 1. That first step's a doozy. Wake up, Silva! You're lying to me! Ah, oh, I'm sorry, I never meant... How'd you know? Lying on a park bench, that is? I'm just teasing you. Out partying or what? Yeah, that's me. Well, get your gear and let's go. We've got our work cut out for us. Ain't seen anything like it. Sergeant Williams, Director Rashid, my boss, she was on duty. She also let that reporter in. Angela Fazia. We go way back. Well, went way back. Then you're... Well, next... Oh my gosh. Again, I never know what comes first with these bubbles. Then you're lucky a woman's here. Okay, so I guess this one's first. Next day we find her. Bloody-eyed, coma. Everyone's already on edge with that salvo business, and the men ain't going near this thing now. Then you're lucky a woman's here. I'm going in. Not without your jump kit, you won't. Sweet, Anita, but let a girl buy you dinner before going all Mama Bear on her. Follow protocol and I may let you. Careful, Sergeant. I think you just agreed to a date. Andrade, you're 6. Where does that hatch go? It's not a hatch. She went right through the floor into open air. Uh-oh. Not my girl Loba. No. 917 hours? I think that's how you say it. Syndicate Spin, Doc, Jacob Young, and Hammond Stooge, Cheryl Amasi, make contact. Want us to do their dirty work. Again. 06, or 110.6? I don't know how to say those. 1606 something hours. 1006 hours. Got my team. Best of the best. And Silva? Hopefully he's useful. Again. 1032 hours. Debrief with the foreman. Lowe's not wearing a jump kit. I call her out again. 1035 hours. I watch someone I care about free fall to their death. And all I can think is, please, God. Not again. Loba! If I knew beautiful women just fell from the sky, I would have signed up for the games sooner. I don't know who you are, but you have to let me go. How many girls have heard that? Valk! Ram! You two know each other? Nor. I gave her wings. We have to get everyone away from these vines. Stat! Wait a sec. Nah, Bangs, I trust this one. Evac she wants? Evac she gets. Later. Thanks for the lift. Any sign of Silva, Gibby? Nothing, sister. Maybe he ran away. What's gotten into that boy? Been acting odder than usual since this morning. Name's Kiari Imahara. Call sign Valkyrie. You must stay away from the vines. You could have a fatal reaction to them. Starts with bleeding eyes. 72 hours later, you're in a body bag. What's the cure? That's the bad news, Sarge. I didn't ask for bad news. I asked about the cure. Because if you're right, I got 3 days to figure out how to survive. So talk fast, new girl. Oh my goodness! Now Bangalore's sick, what the heck? Well, you know why we're here. You know why you're here. The legacy antigen? 2 out of 3 people have already been admitted with bleeding eyes. And that number's climbing by the minute. If Kiara is right, we have less than 3 days to find a cure. Grandmere would be so proud. The greatest scientific minds among the legends, working together to save lives. I'm not exactly in touch with my inner scientist these days. Hey, at least you were one. I don't know why I'm here. I'm just an engineer. Hey, engineers are helpful. If you want a giant weed whacker. Would you rather glue people's faces to the ground? Whatever Crypto said I did, he's lying. Enough! Valkyrie, what are we up against? I encountered the vines when I found my dad's Titan. No matter what I tried, they wouldn't come off. I found research papers in the wreckage and tracked down one of the scientists. They were genetically modifying the vines, weaponizing them, and calling it Project Legacy? What do you expect from a planet like Typhoon? This thing's from Typhoon, but those ships aren't IMC or Ares. Indeed, they're not, dearie. The serial numbers have been scratched off, and the flight logs wiped clean. Whoever sent this monstrosity didn't want to be found. while the rest of you debate the history of a plant. I need to know how to keep Anita alive. I'll deal with the one who sent it later. Careful what you say, Loba. One of us could be a mole. What did you say? Too soon. Dr. Caustic, we've discussed this. Your attitude... Do your worst, Miss Beckett. You're going to electrocute me again? I get to watch 203 people die. Why would I want a cure? Because I knew a new patient was just admitted. Her name is Katerina Tekachek, but she also goes by the name Mystic. That name ring any bells? Doctor? Oh, dang. And I learned the secret about that too, so... Mystic is definitely important to Caustic. Who do you think you are? And she raised me too. How did she get infected? Why is she on Olympus at all? How should I know? Mystic and I... Don't you dare say that name. Stop it! Both of you. The others are asking questions, and I didn't say anything. I wouldn't. We have no secrets. You told Watson? If that's what you need to tell yourself. Enough! I'll stall them inside, but stop wasting time, both of you. After your funeral, your father died of a broken heart, and your mother would have done the same. You know what kept her going? Finding an orphanage for sale. She knew if she gave up her precious son would never forgive her, even in death. That's how highly she thinks of you. That is the pedestal you're on. That's how much he loves you. And you're content to watch her die? Dr. Caustic? Forget him. We're trying to figure out how they were able to pull this off. They need a roadmap, a blueprint, something in nature that's already has this trait. Find that, dear, and you'll find your cure. They had one. A mammoth, class arachnid. Rare, emits a toxic gas from its abdomen. Oh goody, giant killer toxic spiders. Guess tiny, cuddly, hypoallergenic puppies are too much to ask for. We'll need Bloodhound and your ship. Track these things down and bring the whole nest back if we have to. They're called Carthage spiders. They're antitoxin. They're agitoxins? I don't know how to say it. Their agitoxins are used in my gas traps. But do you want the enzyme they produce that nullifies the agitoxin? Thought you were gone. We don't need your help. Except you do. I'm the only one who knows where to find the arachnids. They're indigenous to only one place. Gaia. Pack your bags, boy. We're going home. Ooh, okay. We getting some stuff going on in here now. So Caustic and Crypto's mother, Mystic, is the one that they were talking about, and she is the one that is sick, and they have to go find a cure for her, along with Bangalore. So, are we all just avoiding the elephant in the dropship? Which is a metaphor for what, Grenadier? The nervous walk through customs, the dodgy looks around Blue Heelers. What's up, Doc? You're making sure that X doesn't know you're back in town, aren't you? You filthy tomcat, you. I hope you land ships better than your insane dead friend did, miscreant. Don't tell me this is about that butt slap, mate. You earned it. He's friendlier than usual. He must approve. And you vetted these guys. Alright, Anita has the best security detail money can buy. You're a sweetheart, Jamie. Go home. Happy hunting, boss. You really care about her, huh? Why the bodyguards? A psychotic simulacrum has vowed to murder everyone I love. Hate it when that happens. What's his beef? I condemned him to eternal suffering by making him immortal. If you'll excuse me. She won't. Oh wait. If Watson slips up, if my mother finds out I'm alive, she won't. We're both wanted men. She'll have a target on her back. Like you care. We're covered. Pathfinder isn't aware he knows in the first place, and Watson's word is her bond. Nobody else knows the truth, so back off. As always, your incorrect boy, one other knows. Prepare for live fighters. We are landing in the outskirts of the Styxian jungle. Our mission is unchanged. 3 spiders, alive. We must prepare ourselves. They're better trackers than us. We're both hunters and prey. We trek on. For friends, family, or Bangalore. And the hunt begins. This would be a whole lot easier if I flew us above the tree line. Carthage spiders live underground. We'd never see them. These things are too big to hide. Whoa. Sorry, not sorry. Bloodhound said the spiders like moisture. We'll set up camp here. You're welcome. Later. So, this dance of revenge with the sim must put a damper on your dating life. Plan on getting off the dance floor soon? He can't be killed thanks to me. So probably not. That bodyguard bill's gonna add up. What'd he do? Sell wolfskin rugs? He murdered my parents and threw my father's corpse down an elevator shaft where it landed at my feet. I was 9 years old. Oh, not exactly your kind of bedtime story. You'd be surprised. Really? Think you get me, Kai? I know I got you. Underneath all that lipstick and bravado is a little girl who had her heart ripped out of her chest. And you won't stop until somebody pays for what that girl lost, Valkyrie. All the trinkets, the power plays, it's all a practice run for him. And when you found him, you were relentless, unflinching, fearless. But here's the kicker. You got your revenge, but that little girl still doesn't have her heart. Valk, stop it. I don't know you. I was you. Always looking over my shoulder, obsessed with the boogeyman. But the toxicity will speak up behind you and eat you alive before you even know. Kiari, get out of the way! I'm still alive. Kinda. Bag it and let's get back to the... What the... Oh, crap. What was that about? Always having to look over your shoulder? Ooh, okay, the truth about Alexander Knox, aka Caustic. Conquest is mine. You little ripper. 1 down, 2 to go. The others aren't back yet. No sign of them. Do not succumb to self-destruction, Fly, or hope is all but lost. You won't even take my hand? You hate me that much? Hatred is a petty emotion, irrelevant. Foolish to think someone who allowed his own mother to mourn his death has emotions at all. Indeed, the nest should be ahead. Before a mystic found me, I would have given anything to have a family, and you just threw yours away. You know how many times she'd call me Alexander when I got in trouble? How many nights she cried herself to sleep? Where were you? Why weren't you there, consoling her, easing her pain? Why didn't you? Because the cancer was supposed to kill me by now. You're sick? Whether I perish in a lab fire or a hospital, the hypothesis concludes the same. I'm already dead. Nox! Ripped out. Wake up. Where? What? Where am I? I believe this is referred to as the parlor. And we're the flies. Freedom! How the... How can you even see what you're doing? Same reason he can hit a bullseye through a gas cloud. The enzyme. You had it all along? Only enough to protect myself, not vaccinate hundreds. Caustic, free the others, grab Loba's spider, and let's go! Save your breath, Valk. Nothing would make Caustic happier than to see Crypto and I. What's the word? Exsanguinated? Where's the spider? In the cocoon, with me. No! Without that enzyme, Bangalore will die! Without that enzyme, I'll die. They're here! I'm not leaving without that spider! Loba! Throw me your bracelet! I'll get Bangalore's cure! But you have to trust me! Throw me the bracelet! Remember, I got you. I'll help you against the Horde. Just get me out of here. Or I leave you. Give you a hero's death. Comfort your friends. Grieve with our mother. And then everything you love, everything you stole from me, will once again be mine. Nobody will believe you, Caustic. Watson will never forgive you. None of them will. For the love of Galileo, boy, I cannot wait to shut you up for good. You talk too much. Yeah. I'm alive? Miss Paquette, my mother, they need to be looked after if I'm gone. You despise me. I believe more than you'll ever know, but my death is imminent and I have no other options. I believe we are both out of those. Look who we found in the neighborhood! Bloody goodness, if you all need help, you should have just said something. Valkyrie, honor your namesake. Save the brave souls still in the Slatra, while Fitzroy and I clear the way. Later. Engines are running. Do we have the 3? We have 2. Caustic stole mine. This spider will be used to ensure my own survival. There are plenty. I made the woman a promise. Find your own cure. Thank you. Like I said, you got me. Jury's still out on that, but in the meantime, I've got a date with a beautiful woman, and she's a stickler for punctuality. Oh, and here we go! The one that I haven't read yet, part 10, the last part. There is a word in the Korean language, Jianyum. It means resignation. Accept the way of the world. Resign yourself to the truth. Good, bad, ugly, doesn't matter. Recognize it for what it is. Reality. Whether you like it or not. I need to tell you something about your mom. 3 live spiders. Dr. Summers, now let's start pulling up some weeds. Where are you going, Lobes? Told ya, I've got a date. Take her resin, for example. She doesn't know it yet, but that serum will only stop the vines from growing further. What's already embedded, however, can't be undone. For now, at least, we're stuck with them. Oh well, Chianyum. Have you seen Loba yet? I want a little bow chicka mow wow. She just woke up, for Pete's sake. Girl, you better check that at the door. Loba, our unlikely knight, who has saved the life of her princess and looks to her reward. We're just friends. Oh, she is friend-zoned her. Oh no. Yeah, it's how the cards are dealt. Gianyum. Transporting her to a facility on Gaia with little access to visitors. Thankfully, Miss Paquette was there. She saved her life. Can we see her before she goes? Only family. Which one of you is Miss Tikachek's son? He is her son, Dr. Mikhail Kostik. But it should be you. Thank you, Park. Why? Why did you do that? Who knows when you'll get to see her again? He's what she's leaving behind. Her legacy. So are you? No, Natalie. Alexander! This is my legacy. My gift to her for all she's done for me. Hello, Mother. Gianyum. Oh my goodness! Holy crap! So they're going to conclude it on their Twitter stuff, which is going to be a few days from now. I'm not going to post that because there's so many things on the Twitter. You guys need to go and look at it. You literally need to go and finish it because they have been doing this for the whole entire season. So every day that the pages come out, they will hunt for a cure every Tuesday, and then the stories of their loved ones fighting for survival will be available a few days later on their Twitter. And I've been following through all of those as well, which is why I know that Caustic and Crypto are like brothers. Technically not brothers, one of them was adopted or whatever, but that their mother was Mystique and she's the one that's sick. And then I learned a lot about the people in the prologue as well. There's just so many other things. I'll probably leave a link to their Twitter in the description if you want to check it out and read through the rest of the story and see what's going on, because that's it. We did it. We completed the quest. So if you've collected all your treasure packs and you have completed all the pages for the season, you will get a rare Apex pack along with a epic Waves of Change R99 skin, which actually looks really, really pretty. I like it. Although it's not the best. I mean, they've given out quite a few R99 skins, so this one's, you know, not the best. But there was a whole bunch of rewards that you could get this season. Of course, as you guys know, if you collected the treasure chest, there's just so much stuff. This season, in my opinion, was so much better than last season. Last season's was really just all about Fuse and Maggie's relationship. This season we got more into the story, more about what's going on with the Vines in Olympus, and we just learned a whole bunch of stuff about this game. And more story is what I love. I love this game for the story. And I will actually go check real quick. I know it's probably not going to matter because half of you have probably already stopped watching by now. But I'm going to go check and see on their Twitter. They have not actually... yeah, they have not done anything with the story yet, because the new page just came out today. So they didn't do anything yet on the story, but keep an eye on it because it will be coming out here in a couple of days. But that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna get on out of here. See you guys obviously in next season when we will be reading through more comics next season. I'm assuming it's still gonna be comic pages. Who knows? Maybe they could bring back the questing. That would be amazing. Season 10, the big 10, the big 1-0. I really am looking forward to it. Hopefully we're going to get some more stuff and some more lore and everything. I hope you enjoyed reading through the quest with me, and have enjoyed this season. As always, if you want to read any of the seasons, they are available on the channel. I've read through all of them, played through all of them since they began in season 5, so they're all there and available for you to check out. But that's going to be it for me, and I will of course see you guys next season.